Good morning, this is Stephanie with Comfort Eagle Roofing. We are here doing a rooftop inspection on a true architectural shingle. So just wanted to bring you up so you can see what you got going on. So I know the reason that you called us out is that you have some interior leaks. Pipe boots are notorious for leaking. So I wanted to come down and check around the area. So you got a couple of things going on, right? So this area is nice and squishy. So whenever I push down on this, which means that the area is probably good and saturated under there. But as I was here, I also noticed that you had some impacts. It's indicative of hail, where something has fallen out of the sky and pushed the granules into the asphalt, right? So when that happens, it pushes the granules down into the hot asphalt, but also it leaves this little ring all the way around the impact point, which basically means that all of these granules have been softened up. And so as the wind and the rain continue to happen, that impact is going to get bigger and bigger. I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on that little test square. And then let's come over here. All right, so we've also got, I'm just going to take you for a walk, right? Like, if I was the adjuster, what would I be looking at now that we know that there has been impacts? So the siding on your chimney started to come away a little bit. Looks like you've got really great flashing, but it's not necessarily installed properly, but it's there. So hopefully it's keeping water out. Skylights look good. And then we come over, and it looks like the wind has gotten a hold of your ridge cap and just started to pull those away from the home. So then we wanted to take a look at the other side. So your shingles should look similar to this, right? Where all the granules are intact. That's kind of what keeps the shingles waterproof, right? They're not inherently that way. So once the granules come off and it exposes the asphalt underneath and the fiberglass, water is able to get in and penetrate back behind those shingles. And that's happening on this slope. And you also have some impact damage as well, where you can see something has pushed those granules right in. I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, it was a little bit more difficult to find them here. Over on your prettier slope, you can definitely see where the impacts happen. It hit this and this shingle, and it's got the nice little line going all the way around. So, and then we have another leak. Wow, the architects did a great job whenever they built this, because all of the water is coming down this area, and then it's all pooling and churning right over here. Well, the water safety underneath of these shingles only goes up about 18 inches. And then as you can see here, the siding is already saturated. So the water could be getting in underneath of the shingles here or behind your siding. Always fun. But the kicker really is that because of how it's installed, we would need to come all the way up this valley, because the valleys are sort of your more dangerous areas, because it's where all of your decking comes together and there's just a line of free access into the home. So the best thing to do is to take this whole section up. Well, the reason I wanted to come out today is because the granule loss on these shingles makes it really difficult for us to repair this area because of the condition that the shingles are in. As we try to take shingles out from underneath, we're gonna rip these shingles. You can already see how like they're, just by lifting them up, it's causing crease lines all the way across. This makes it really difficult when they're in this sort of condition to be able to do any repairs. But luckily, we did find some storm-related damage, so I'll be down in just a minute so I can help you avoid the nightmares and the headaches associated with expensive interior damage.